on the Go.
Elle on the Go.
Klavdia, welcome on the set of Elle on the Go. I'm very happy to have you here today.
Hello, Ginta. Nice to meet you.
You and your beautiful outfit.
Oh, look at
You're
yours.
a fashionista.
Oh, thank you so much.
Where does it come from?
This piece?
Yes.
It is from a Greek designer. It's called, her name is Ardi Ioli.
You have so many talents in Greece.
I
Fashion-wise.
mean, she's very talented, if you mean that. Yes, I love her. She's a very talented person and a very kind person as well.
Do you pick your styles usually, or you have somebody to help you out?
Well, the truth is that I need help most of the time, but I like to sprinkle my opinion as well on what I like to wear, of course.
Do you have any inspirations, design-wise, international designers or specific shapes?
Yeah, I cannot really tell that I have a specific designer in my mind that I follow and like I get inspired from. I'm not too into fashion. I try, but not everyone is so good at it. I need help, but overall, yeah, I'm kind of wearing what I feel most comfortable with.
Yeah. Is there a particular part of your body that you absolutely love?
I love my waist.
Like,
I love my waist. Like, I really like wearing clothes that showcase my small waist because everyone says that it is too small. And I can tell that I love a part of my legs as well.
a part of your
The
legs.
thighs. I
The
love
thighs.
thighs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything that you try to hide all the time?
Is there anything? Well, I try to not be very revealing here on the, how do we call it? On the
Bust?
space, yes. Not
Mysterious.
not too revealing here and on the back space as well.
Conservative.
Yes, I like to be a bit more classy. Let's elegant. Let's
Timeless.
say. Yes, timeless. Yes,
Timeless.
that's the perfect word.
What about your beauty routines? Do you have any? Do you do your makeup alone?
Oh,
What are your favorite parts of it?
yes. Well, for my everyday makeup, I love doing it more of a natural way, like the no makeup kind of.
Which is the most difficult one?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I love putting like a sunscreen with a little bit of tint or a BB cream,
Yes.
you know,
Easy.
for for a natural result. I love doing this. Like, it's my everyday ritual. Skincare, of course, creams.
How many steps in your skincare?
Well, washing my face with a cleanser or a micellar water. Then it is serum. Then it is cream. Then it is sunscreen. And then
Wow.
makeup.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, complete.
Yes, and I'm
Complete.
complete. I'm ready to go.
Does it ever happen to you to just finish the concert, finish the show, you just go back to your hotel or home and you just fall asleep on the bed with all the makeup on?
Yes, of course. I've done this a million times. I know it's very bad for our skin, but sometimes I just can't help it. I mean, you know,
Pass out.
when I'm sleepy, especially me, I love to sleep so much. Yeah, it happens.
Do you have any mantras, any quotes that inspire you?
Don't forget where you came from, and don't forget where do you want to go, like the goal. Like, why do you do the things you do? What's the purpose? Yeah, I think it's so important for me, at least, to not forget where I came from and where I'm at and where do I want to go and what do I want to, like, accomplish.
Where do you come from?
I come from Greece. I have grown up in Athens, in a suburban area in Athens. A small, like, let's say, townish, villagey place. I grew up very traditionally. I went to school, I went to church, I did all my hobbies, volleyball, singing, many, many things. And I always knew that I wanted to be a singer.
Really?
Yes, I
You always
knew
had that in mind.
Yes, since I was a little toddler, since I started to speak and have the ability to have melodies coming out of my mouth, I was always singing. And growing up, I always knew that this was made for me. Like, it was for a particular reason that I grew up singing every day in every place I went. Either was it the kitchen, the school, the bathroom, the living room, the bedroom, volleyball, exercises, everywhere. Just me mumbling, singing.
But did you have that aha moment? You said, okay, this is for me. This is going to be my future. Because something must happen, like at some stage, when you really realized that this was your path. What was that moment?
Well, I don't think there was a moment. I think that growing up, I realized that I love this, that I cannot spend a single day without singing. Like, there was no day off. Like, I felt the need to sing every single day. And I remember it was a time where I lost my voice for some days.
Well,
I was crying constantly. I couldn't help myself from crying and being upset. Maybe that was a moment I knew that I could not live without singing, and that singing is it is inside me. I was born with it. I think I was born to sing. Yeah.
What does your family say?
Well, my family is very supportive. They have always been supportive with me wanting to be a singer. I'm very grateful for it because it's so important for us to have our family's support and love. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. And yeah, I'm very grateful for them. It's so important for me.
You never had that moment when they say, oh, go find a real job?
Oh, no. Yes, I'm very lucky that my family is not one of them. Yeah.
And your big, major deal in music, when did that happen?
Oh, my first, you mean record label deal? Yes, was it back in 2022 with Target Music and Panic Records? It was the beginning, well, not the beginning of everything, but the beginning of a more personal career with my personal music. And the introduction of me as an artist, like Klavdia. Yes, that was back in 2022.
So you received your first contract, and were you happy? Did you feel the pressure? What were you feeling at that moment?
Well, prior to the deal, I had done some things. I kind of introduced myself in a different way. Like, I submitted for The Voice of Greece, the talent show, back in 2018. I made it to the finals. I didn't win, but I won jobs after that, with major artists back in Greece, some legendary ones. And after all those things, the record deal came in 2022. I already had introduced myself in a way. It was a big moment for me as well, the deal, because I knew that it started to be serious.
Down to business.
Yes, I was doing things, but I knew that the label came for me to be a moment where I stepped to a more professional career, to a more personal, I should say, as Klavdia as an artist and not as a backing vocalist. I used to do backing vocals. I used to do many, many things. So yeah, it was a very serious and great moment for me.
Yeah, talking about switching to the artistic career, really as an artist, do you write your own songs?
Well, I have written 2 songs of mine. I co-written the music on the song Asteromáta, which is the Eurovision submitted song. And I have my first ever song that I wrote myself back in 2021 is going to be released after Eurovision, my personal album.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, it's the first song I ever wrote. all by myself. And I'm so proud of this song, and I can't wait for you to listen to it.
It's like releasing a baby.
Yes,
go live out of this world.
Exactly, that's the word. That's my baby. It's my first one, and the first one that I wrote all by myself. Like, I think it's the only one so far. The other ones I have like joined the
collaboration
the composition.
is great, actually.
Yeah, but this one, like the only one I wrote.
Sometimes, you know, when we think of talent shows, music talent shows or dancing talent shows, we think of an artist with an expiry date. And did you feel this or no?
Not at all. I felt like the talent show was the beginning of everything. I introduced myself, who I am, and what do I want to do. And I knew that I would grab the opportunity of, you know, the publicity. I knew people saw me, record labels, people from the industry saw me and listened to me. And I knew that I should grab this opportunity and turn it into what I really want to do. I really wanted to do Eurovision. I knew that I had to have a team to do that. So I kind of did it because I want the talent show to be the beginning of everything, of the opportunities that I want to grab and for the things that I want to do. So for me, not an expiration date.
Oh, well, thanks God for this, because I mean, such a voice.
Thank you so much.
But sometimes it doesn't go only. The theme is not only the voice. It's about personality. It's about having the right team, the right songs. So many things have to click in order to make it happen. Did you have a moment where you really struggled?
Well, the first year that I signed with my label, I was kind of skeptical. I was kind of thinking that it was during kind of COVID time as well, where everything shut down, especially the music industry. And it was difficult for me to find a place where I would say that I feel like I'm fitting here, like I like singing here in this place, back in Greece I'm talking. It was kind of difficult for me to decide what do I really want to do musically speaking. And I was,
not to lose your identity.
Yes, exactly.
Or you were shaping one.
I tried to find an identity in who I am and what do I want to sing, because I started singing English songs, but in Greece, Greeks, I mean, it makes sense. Everyone feels differently when they listen to something in their native language. So in Greece, Greeks want to listen Greek songs because they can feel the song better, they can relate to it better. English songs are more of a like secondary kind of, you know, choice. So it was difficult for me to decide if I want to sing in Greek or if I want to sing in English. And if I choose English, I will not be so famous, and if I choose Greek, I don't know if I'm going to be happy. This was some kind of thoughts that were like crossing my mind the first year, but I really wanted to make it happen. And here I am, loving my Greek songs, loving singing in Greek, loving singing in every language, of course, but I mean for Greece, yeah, I'm very used to it now. I love it, I'm having fun, and I am where I want to be.
You are?
Yes.
And where are you headed?
As higher as I can. No, sky is not the limit for me. I mean, Eurovision was always one of my dreams accomplished. I mean, I'm here, I'm doing it. And after Eurovision, my second dream would be for me and my music to travel all over the world. No boundaries. No
Yeah, boundaries. Yeah. No limits. Yeah.
No boundaries, no limits. I want to be loved for who I am and for what I do.
Where do you get your inspiration?
Let's say that I grew up in a place where my people and the rest of the people in my neighborhood did something to survive, like to make a living, whatever that was. And I saw that, I felt that they had to do something to survive, to make a living, either loving it or not. And I just felt like I don't want to do this. I want to make my job part of my life. I want to do something that I love. I want to be happy when working. I don't feel like I'm working when I sing, but it is a job practically. So I always felt, looking at these people, that I wanted to change that and try to do something that I'm going to be really happy when I'm doing it and enjoying it, and make it part of my life.
What is the best advice that you ever received?
Oh, that I've ever received? Yeah, enjoy the process. Sometimes it can be very overwhelming, tiring, anxiety hits in. I mean, we have no day offs, we have no program, everything is floating, and it can be overwhelming sometimes because other people have a program like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. You have your day offs, you have your salary at the end of the month. Our job doesn't provide this safety, it provides other things. And it can be overwhelming, all those things combined. But yeah, trust and enjoy the process.
Are you enjoying the process here in Basel?
Very much. That was my goal. I was so determined to do it. And I was like, okay, it may be difficult, but don't remember that you love this. Don't remember that you always dreamt about it. And just really enjoy what you're going through. It is a one-of-a-kind experience. You may never have a second chance to do it, so just enjoy.
In Greece, did you have a competition, national competition, that you won? Yeah?
Yes.
And the moment when you won and you were conscious that you are going to represent your country on the biggest stage of the world, which is Eurovision, how did you feel? What did you do? Who did you call?
Let's start from the national final. So the national final was over. It was one of the best days in my life. I felt so honored for the fact that Greek people actually voted for the song and me as well, apart from juries, which I'm very grateful for. But the always like people, when you feel the support and the love, it's always what makes me want to do more. I felt so honored to do it this way because they chose me. The first 2 days, I freaked out.
You freaked out?
Yes,
like
I mean,
jumping on the
I
bed.
locked myself in the bedroom. Everyone was so excited and freaking out, like my family constantly watched the TV. Everyone talked about me, talked about the national final, the fact that I'm going to Eurovision. The first 2 days, I'm not going to lie, freaked out. I locked myself in the bedroom. I didn't want to listen to anyone. I didn't want to listen to nothing. I just processed the information. Okay, you're actually going to Eurovision. You will have to do a lot of things. It may be overwhelming. It may be tiring. You may be very anxious, all those things. I processed and I was ready to go. I felt like a computer. I needed time to process everything. When I was done, I was so ready to do it. Like I was, okay, let's go, I'm here. And I just enjoyed the whole process so much, from from the preparations in Greece until now, I had so much fun.
How do you deal with the anxiety before singing, stepping on stage?
Well, before Eurovision, everything was under control. When I found out about me going to Eurovision, when I won, I was like, wow, you're going to sing to a stage where it's completely different to what I've seen and what I've experienced so far. I processed that as well, like a computer. It's funny the way I think it's very funny sometimes. And when we arrived here in Basel, I thought, okay, so maybe for the first rehearsal, your legs are going to feel numb. You're going to freak out because the stage is different, very big, very, very huge. It was so different than I expected. I felt zero stress. I felt like I had a divine energy coming inside me, like I gathered. It's a crazy feeling. I gathered the divine energy the moment I stepped my feet on the stage. It was one of the best experiences so far. The first rehearsal was completely different than what I thought. I enjoyed it like to the max. No stress, just enjoying the stage. I was amazed. I stepped out of the stage and I was like, wow.
Mystical experience.
Even back in Greece, like in the national final, the stage is way, way different. I mean, smaller, something I've experienced before, but I felt so stressed on the first rehearsal. In the national final here, nothing. I just enjoyed it so much. It was perfect.
Maybe that's the secret, enjoying it.
Enjoying, yes. I mean, maybe, yeah, that's the key.
If you were not a musician, not a singer, nothing to do with arts, what would you do?
I would love to be a doctor.
A doctor. A doctor of what?
Well, I'm into surgeries. Sometimes when I want to relax and before sleeping, I kind of
watch videos?
Catching myself of watching surgeries. I have a friend, a doctor. He's a surgeon. And I'm like, oh my God, show me something. Show me what you did. And he's like...
So you're not afraid, like, all that blood, all those bones out?
Well, I had an accident back in 2018 where here, this part was like, I had stitches. Here, it opened.
Why? What happened?
Well, it was a car accident.
Yeah.
Everything's fine right now, but I have so many pictures of that moment. I was like taking selfies of my hand. That's great.
Really?
Yeah, that's a little bit, that sounds a little bit freaky, but...
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would be
Plan B. A Plan B singing humming doctor. A hummingbird doctor. Talking about music, let's play a little game. Yes. Icon battle game.
I love games.
Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston?
Whitney Houston, no doubt.
Whitney Houston or Britney Spears?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney or Beyonce?
Oh my God, that's a so difficult question. Let's say Beyonce.
Beyonce or Madonna?
Beyonce.
Beyonce or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson or Elvis Presley?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson or the Beatles?
Michael Jackson will be until the end.
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Come on, let's bring up some Michael Jackson. Do you know a song?
If you want me to sing a song?
Yeah. Do you have like something?
One of my favorite ones.
Yes. What's your favorite?
The Way You Make Me Feel.
Yeah.
Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on. You give my fever like I've never ever known. You're just a product of a loveliness. I like the groove of your walk, your talk, your dress. Woo! I'll be your favorite from miles around. I'll pick you up in my car and we'll paint the town. Woo! Just kiss me, baby, and tell me twice that you're the one for me, the way you make me feel. Yes!
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this moment. And thank you for the goosebumps. I love your voice.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see you sing on that stage and on it.
Elle on the go.